Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I got a question about slicing, and I was actually in the middle of a project that involved slicing. So I am going to show you guys how I do it in hopes that it'll help you out. Um, Before we get started, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on any video that I post. Like I said, I'm all about answering questions, all about helping people. I don't know everything, but I will help you with what I do know. So we're going to start with a blank canvas and we're going to upload an image, okay? So we're going to go to our images and we are going to scroll down and find this paw print. All right, and we're going to make that larger. It's actually going to be pretty big because it is going on a doghouse. So once you have your image and you got it the size that you want, you're going to come over here to text, or you can come over to shapes, whichever you want to do, however you want to do it. That's how you're gonna, that's the button you're gonna click. But we're gonna put a text in the middle. The dog's name is King, and we are going to size that up quite a bit because I want it to fit all the way down here. Now, for viewing purposes, you can just change the color just so you can see it better. And once you do that, to make it centered, this is what I do. You select it all, and then you come up to the top and hit align and center horizontally. So that's it just shifted it over a little bit. I did a pretty good job aligning it, but it centered it so that I won't have to eyeball it. So once that is in the middle, we're going to come up here to select all, or you can drag and select all, whichever is a preference for you. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you guys can see better. Once you do that and you select all, you're going to come down here and you're going to click slice. It's the first one before weld, attach, and flatten. So you're going to click slice, and it didn't do anything. Just kidding, it did. So what it did was it sliced the writing out of the paw print. So if you click on King and you bring this one over here, you can kind of see the slice right here. And then you click on King again and bring it up. And now you have the name within the paw print, okay? And we don't need these anymore, so we're going to get rid of those, all right? So I'm going to bring that over to the side, and I'm going to do another one. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this one for right now. So what you can do is click on your project and then come over to this little eyeball, click the eyeball, and it's still there, but it's not visible. And it also won't print out or cut out if you click make it, okay? So that's that. So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do view all images, and I'm going to take this star, okay? And once you have this star, I'm going to actually cut out something within it. Now you could have come over here and used shapes, but here's the thing. This star looks kind of wonky, and I don't like it. So that's why I didn't use the shape. I have this star that I pretty much use for all of my stars because it looks like a perfect star. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to make it smaller. Okay. So I'm also going to change the color so that I can see where it is. And that looks perfect to me. That looks perfect. So I'm going to center it horizontally. And I'm going to try to center it vertically. It may, yeah, it brought it up a little too much for my liking. So I'm going to bring it back down and leave it like that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all and then come down here and hit slice. Okay. And again, we're going to pull out that layer and we're going to pull out this layer. Okay. We're going to delete those because we don't need them. And here's your star. It's going to print out the outline. Okay. That's another way you can use slice. All right. So we're gonna view this again. So we're gonna click on this eyeball again so that these two are basically here. And I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look on your mat. So we're gonna click make it. All right, this is what it's gonna look like on your mat. It's actually gonna cut the letters out so that when you pull the vinyl off, it's actually gonna pull out the K, the I, the energy, because that's just going to be negative space, okay? So if you're putting it on like a glass or something, it's going to be clear showing through that. And if you're putting it on like a blue notebook, the blue is going to be showing through that. The same with the star, okay? The reason why these are on two different mats is because they're too big to fit on the same mat. Unless you use a 12 by 24 mat, then they will probably fit on the same mat, okay? So once you have those, you're just gonna continue. No special settings. I just have my Cricut set on custom. So that's why it's gonna pull up the custom menu. But if you turn your Cricut back to vinyl, then you'll be good to go. But once you select vinyl on your Cricut, you load your mat in and then you click go. And then you're gonna be done. Okay. So that is slicing, which I use slicing a lot for a more personalized touch, a more personalized touch. You can get really creative with it and you can put like a star here or something here, that cuts it out. But just make sure it's a solid image or a solid text that you're trying to cut out. Okay. And I'm going to leave some pictures at the end of some of the other slicing things that I've done. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment any of your questions, any of your ideas. I love the crafting world. I love how excited you guys are about crafting. So I'm open to answering any questions and just having a great conversation with you guys about the things that you're doing. So let me know what project you're on and if I can help. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.